Hey everyone, Angelo here, homeless filmmaker in LA. It's like 8:20 now, something like that. 8:18 in Los Angeles. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Really, I could fall asleep soon, but not really though. Like, I've had so much energy. I wanted to do even more work today, but I had to leave. I was at Sunspace. And so first of all, anyone who watches this later, no one's on here yet, look in the description. I have the links to Sunspace. It's a performing arts venue. They do amazing shows, these variety shows on Tuesday nights. Today's Tuesday, so that's why I had to go so they can do the live stream of the show on Twitch. Follow them on Twitch. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. Trust me, it's not just a favor to me because they're helping me. Okay, disconnected for a second. They're not just helping me out, but you'll love it because they do great live streams that are funny. They have art on there, music, avant-garde stuff, spoken word, like all kinds of different things. You know, you can't describe it all. And you can call in and talk to Austin Drizzles, the extremely local meteorologist, who I guess controls the weather around here. And it's very funny to talk to him. The guy who plays him is Noel. He runs Sunspace. Very nice to me, letting me just work out of Sunspace practically every day and cook on my air fryer there. So check them out. The links are in the description. You'll enjoy it. They're going to stream tonight at 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern time. Damn it. I'm getting this weird message on my phone saying unable to get a connection, but I'm clearly connected, so I don't know. Sometimes the connection drops out. But yeah, please, in the description, follow Sunspace, watch them. Hopefully people can see this right. I don't know if it's lagging or what, because it seems like there's some problem with the connection. But yeah, it's been a long day, but that's not a complaint. It's a good day, and wish I could do more. So that's why I'm doing the live stream, and then I'll watch some of the Unusual Tuesdays show on Sunspace. Again, follow Sunspace on Twitch. I don't even think you need a Twitch account to be able to follow them. Some channels on Twitch you do need to subscribe and like pay a monthly subscription. I'm pretty sure that's not the case with Sunspace, so you can join it and chat. They do a show, I swear, the stuff they do with like models, green screens, like little miniature models is what I mean. Costumes, these elaborate costumes with these giant character heads that they build. You should check it out because it's really fun. It's like a 2-hour show, over 2 hours. You get all this stuff with it, so you can pop in and out, you know, and see stuff. Please check it out. It's amazing, and I want them to keep going because they're helping me a ton. If they weren't going, I'd be miserable. I'd be so miserable. Couldn't cook, couldn't work on my screenplays, edit videos, write. So anyways, click like, everyone. Yeah, thanks, Ace. That's right. Ace, I don't know if you'll be able to link to it if you want in the chat because YouTube like auto-filters stuff, so it may not even show it. But try it if you would. Try just, you know, copying and pasting the Sunspace links. I want to see if it shows up or not. If not, I can't control that. It just, I can't even see it if YouTube sort of auto-filters it. But help them out because it's not even just a favor to me. Like I said, it's very fun. You're going to love it. The production they were putting together tonight, I saw, like, they had all this stuff. They were building miniatures. They're using green screens. They have audio-visual stuff. Oh, they're going to show a preview of this big sort of epic video that I edited for them for the last few months. Tonight they're going to show because it's finally going to go on their YouTube channel at some point. But it looks like I've finished editing it. I've been editing it for months with the owner of Sunspace, who also hosts the show. Yes, thank you. So Ace, that worked. Although, damn, I didn't mean to have the mobile link to Twitch, but that's fine. Because I see the M in there. The m.twitch means it's a mobile link. You can view it on your desktop. It'll just be optimized for mobile, so it'll look kind of bare bones, but that's fine. I didn't realize I had that in there when I copied and pasted the link to their Twitch channel. But yeah, check them out. It's a lot of fun. They'll be streaming tonight. And again, just pop in and out. You don't have to watch the whole thing. It's a 2-hour show. It's a variety show. But for what they put together, and it's all volunteers, if it wasn't volunteers, it would be like a $5,000 show. They have, multiple monitors to be able to run the show, live stream it, multiple inputs as far as what they're broadcasting. It's not just pointing a camera. It's not just a person talking. It's often multiple cameras, green screens, miniatures, costumes, audio-visual stuff being brought in from outside that people submit. And like I said, they're going to preview a video that I edited for the last few months. That's finally going to go up. So, hey, Moist Andy. Oh, maybe that. I don't know. Is that why, Ace? Hey, Felming. Hey, Moist Andy. I don't know the difference between tartar and plaque. Tartar sounds like something more able to move around than plaque. Plaque sounds like it's hard and, it's like rust. But, I don't know. Floss every day. That's what I do. I didn't floss yet today because I was so busy at Sunspace, but I will. I do not go a day without flossing. You get so much out from between your teeth that will damage your gums and potentially your heart because it gets in your bloodstream. So, yeah. I don't know, but Ace, does it show the mobile link in the description for this video? I can't look at the description now without closing out the no, I can't even, I don't think I can look at it at all because I'm on mobile. But, yeah, I don't know. Joseph, Moist Andy, brush at least twice a day and floss once a day. And what the hell, I'll floss right now because I don't like not flossing, and it's better for your breath too. Oh shit. Goddamn bag, why'd I put it down there? Yeah, I just didn't even make time. I was up since 4:30 this morning just doing a ton. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Ace. Okay, so it is the desktop description. Good. Got this from the food bank. Yeah, I've been working out hard and gradually losing weight. Yeah, so I just talk a little while because I got time to kill. I was going to clean my car tonight. I'm like, nah. I want to do this, and then I want to watch some of the live stream. I always have trouble watching Twitch, though, on anywhere, on my phone. It doesn't matter if it's mobile or the Twitch app. And the other weird thing is, I've noticed when I'm trying to watch Sunspace, because their shows are longer, well, a lot of Twitch stuff is long, I should say. If I go in and watch later on my phone, it streams more smoothly. But if I try and watch earlier in the show, then it keeps freezing. But it's not just Sunspace, it's everything on Twitch. I've tried watching other stuff. I don't know what it is, so it's always kind of interrupted when I'm watching. But anyways, check them out, and you can always watch the replay. Thank you, Ace. Yes, follow them, because it's great entertainment, and they're keeping me alive, basically. If it wasn't for them, I'd have a much, much harder time surviving, and I'd be absolutely miserable if I couldn't write. That would be the worst. And I couldn't use my computer for other stuff. Yeah, that would be bad. So thank goodness they're still around, even though they haven't been able to do a show with a live audience for like 4 or 5 months since the shutdown. I'm gonna floss. I don't want to floss on camera. I just wipe it off on my shirt. Maybe I'll brush my teeth after this too. Yeah, it makes a difference. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. But yes, it'd be great if everybody could follow Sunspace and watch their Twitch streams. Even if you just watch the replay, or if you watch just a little of it, just pop in and watch a little after 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern. It's roughly a 2-hour show. It goes over that a lot of times. And tonight, again, they'll be previewing a video I worked on, a big premiere that's going to happen on Sunspace's YouTube channel, which has been largely inactive, but this is going to be, you know, I guess one of the, if not the first big video to go on there. I always wait till after I eat the floss. So that's why I don't do it right when I brush my teeth in the morning. Damn it, I always get some threads from the floss stuck between my teeth. Somebody modded their Infinity to be all loud. It's an old G35 or G37. Again, do what you want with cars, but why bother? You wear out the transmission more, and I don't know if you have the money or not to do that, but Infinity's not great cars, not great engines, they don't last long. They're the smoothest ride I've ever driven in. I've driven in BMWs and Mercedes, easily the smoothest one. You barely feel the road as an Infinity. Beautiful cars, just, yeah, crap engines. Crap build quality and design. Damn it, now I'm trying to get the threads from the floss out between my teeth. Good enough. Nope, I can still feel a thread between two of my teeth. I got it. Whatever. Almost got it. And this is, I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard anything from the counselor. I said I emailed my counselor Friday. I checked my email. Turns out I emailed him last Wednesday and I haven't heard anything. I followed up again today. Didn't hear anything. So if I don't hear anything by tomorrow, Lincolns are smooth as well. Actually, I do remember when I was in Chicago, I had a ride pick me up. I was on the Steve Harvey show, if you don't know that, in 2016. And they picked me up from the airport and drove me back there. And I was like, man, this car's so smooth. What is it? It was some kind of limo service. And it wasn't a limo. It was like I think some kind of Lincoln, maybe a Cadillac. SUVs both times, I think, and it was so smooth the ride. And they're like, yeah, it's air suspension. I'm like, holy crap, I didn't even know if I was aware that existed. But yeah, those were super smooth rides as well. Oh, and so I have on the thumbnail my big secret. I have a big secret to tell all 5 people here, which is that I'll just tell the secret now. I'm really interested in getting my screenplay properly formatted and having software to do it. I didn't know exactly what free screenwriting software to get. There's this one called Celtex, but when I tried to use it before, I remember it like asking to charge me or something. Like you have to sign up and, you know, I forget what it was. You have an online registration and you're charged. I'm like, what the hell? And Final Draft, that's like $250. So I looked up free screenwriting software. I looked up a few. I'm like, I don't want to register anything. I don't want watermarks on it. I want something I can send out potentially. Not that I'm in a rush to send anything out. That is a huge mistake writers make, if not one of the biggest mistakes. They send stuff out too early. They're too excited about it. They don't have any objectivity. Thank goodness I haven't done that. But I was looking through a list of best screenwriting software, and I found one, and it's really great. I actually love how simple it is. It's called Trelby, kind of like a Trilby hat, but it's E instead of an I. Trelby. Trelby. It's open source. It's almost like DOS. It's so like almost like command line in a way. It's not. It's a word processor that's for screenwriting. But I just like how it doesn't even have a blinking cursor. That threw me off at first. I'm like, whoa, what? It's just a blue highlight that goes over wherever the cursor is. I'm like, that's really cool. I don't even ever want to see a cursor again. I like this. It reminds me actually of Unix. I took a Unix class in college. I'm like, I like how it's all just no mouse use, anything. You just type. And also the fun thing about Unix, I was horrible about computer science, but I was a computer science major for a year and a half, and I failed like 3 classes. But the cool thing about Unix was I just liked how it was just text. I don't know, maybe I should try and learn it again someday. Maybe I could learn it better. Java, I was fucking god-awful at learning. And also I was just going through hell personally with my dissociative disorder at the time, my first major bout where I thought my life was over. And the cool thing was I learned very basically how to instant message on it. Somebody made their car backfire and like they put a mod on it or something. And I could instant message one of my friends in class on Unix, and it didn't make any intrusive noises or anything like AOL or whatever at the time, AIM. And yeah, it was just cool to like have this custom thing we could design ourselves, although I didn't know it. But anyways, Trelby, it's open source, so you can modify it. Nobody's really done much with it in a while, it looks like. I saw one of the guys' Twitter, the programmers on it, who sort of added a bunch to it and or made it what it is, and he hasn't posted anything in like 3 years. But it's great, and it's only for Windows and Linux. So it's not on Mac, but they said if a Mac coder, a developer, knew how to make code for it for Mac, it's open source, so you could do that. And you can make your own version of it if you want, and just make it on your own website or whatever. Like, just don't call it Trelby, call it something else. But it's great. I love it. I'm like, holy shit. It was a little awkward getting used to. I'm like, oh, I get little quirks. Like you have to, because what I did is I copied and pasted my script from WPS, which is like Microsoft Word, into Trelby. By the way, which you can't do just copy and paste. You have to paste something called like paste something with an S, like paste settings or paste format or paste universal. I can't remember. Because you can't copy stuff directly in and out of Trelby. You have to sort of do something to make it so it recognizes the universal like copy bin on the computer. But anyways, I copied my script in, but when it went into Trelby, it was all misformatted. The good thing is it makes it really easy to format, right? You basically just use tab and enter to change stuff. And the thing is, when I have parentheticals, like this character is talking to this person when there's multiple people in a scene, you have to format that a certain way. I couldn't figure it out at first because it was like I'd try and do one thing and it would affect a bunch of other stuff, but then I figured it out. I'm like, oh, this is super simple. The one drawback is you can't do overlapping dialogue. Like you'll have basically it's like having columns where one character is here on the page, their name, and underneath you have dialogue running at the same time to indicate it's overlapping. You can cheat around that as well by using the action stuff where like, you know, describing what's happening. This character goes here, they cross through the room, open the door, you know, whatever, pick up something. you just use that format and just kind of cheat it. Use the space bar and go across. So you can still do that. But yeah, it's great. So Trelby, everybody try it out. No registration, nothing, no watermark, and you can make a title page. The downside for professional screenwriters, which if you're a professional screenwriter, you should have pro screenwriting software, is you can't basically you can't do much else with it. Other screenwriting software, you can make notes, outlines, you can have cards, you can have the scene breakdowns, so where it even isolates like what props you'll need in that scene, so you can add that info and stuff, because you need all that for the call sheets and to produce the movie. So locations, how many times certain things come up, it has none of that. But for me, it's great because, hey, I'm just trying to write. I'm just trying to learn how to write and writing my screenplays. And I was going through my screenplay that one I wrote 2 drafts of, and I sort of thought it was good, but I've done a bunch more studying lately. I'm like, oh man, it's actually not as good as I thought. So that's tough, and I was just going like a frenzy through it, trying to format it properly, and then get the improve things a little bit, and thinking, what can I do to improve this? I'm a little bit at a loss, and I started figuring out more and more of what I can do, and so I'll just keep going at it and go back to it. And yeah, it's just a lot of, but I'm glad I've read more screenplays, and I retyped out Prince of the City, the screenplay for that, one of my favorite movies. That was transformative to do that. It's a 184-page screenplay, but it's very tight. Like, there's no waste to it. There's no slow sections. And it was very informative to do that. So now I'm going back to my own screenplay. I'm like, oh crap. It's not slow, but it's like slacking on the conflict, the drama. It could be amped up. I don't know, so I'm like, I got to do all that and have it looking right for eventually when the time comes where I'll submit it to people, submit it to readers or agents, managers, and production studios, whoever, and screenwriting contests. That's a big one. Anyways, there you go. Thanks, Ace. Hey, Allie. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. We got 14 people here. Again, I'm reminding you, Sunspace has been basically doing a ton for me. It's been like a home for me a lot of times. They're a performing arts venue in LA. They're closed down for the shutdown. Their links are in the description. Follow them. They put out great stuff. Tonight, in a little bit, they're going to do an Unusual Tuesdays live stream. They do them every Tuesday night from 9 p.m. Pacific to, it's about a 2-hour show, maybe over 2 hours, and midnight Eastern time. Great show. It's funny. You can call in and make comments. Follow them on Twitch so you can see that on Twitch, and follow them on Instagram and Facebook to get reminded whenever they're doing a show. And they also have Thursday night jazz shows, which I have been working on a little bit, helping with the live stream and operate cameras. So check those out. Thank you. Ace is linking to them. So if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram and Twitch, just bookmark the page. Or if you don't have a Twitch account, or just make one, but it doesn't matter. You can watch without it. Follow those pages because it helps a lot. And the thing is, I'm asking because Sunspace is doing a ton for me to help me. They're letting me just use it like an office / apartment. I can work on my laptop there, charge my phone, get out of the heat. I can take naps there. I can cook my food in my air fryer, use a bathroom. Oh, it's so helpful. And they're not asking anything in return whatsoever. But, I have to give something back. So, that's what I'm asking. It's just follow them. You're going to enjoy it. It's not even like a favor to me. You will enjoy it. It's such good stuff they put out. And I was going there once or twice a week for months. Yeah, Ace, you can call in tonight if you're up. Austin Drizzle takes the calls, and he's the last segment on the show. And also he points out funny pictures that people send in. So people at Ace, if you see funny pictures around of anything, you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the show, or you can look up the old shows, the replays. Austin Drizzle's like the last part of the show, or towards the end. Afterwards, they'll have music playing for a lot of it, and just show the camera at the stage. But he'll show funny pictures of like buildings, of weird objects on the street, of trash. I've sent in pictures. He'll show sometimes like the cereal I saw called crispy hexagons. Um, so you can send in pictures at their email. The email is on their website, or just comment on Facebook or Instagram and ask for their email. But it's on their website. But yeah, check them out, everyone, because they're keeping me alive and keeping me working on my screenplays, and a big video I worked on for them for months editing is finally going to come out soon, and they're going to show a preview of it tonight. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. I'm still trying to lose weight, and just seem to be taking my time doing that, but I am losing some. I feel like I've gained a little the last few days. I can't help it in a way. Well, no, I can't. What am I talking about? Because I get these chicken breasts, and they're huge. I don't have to eat the whole thing, and man, this air fryer cooks them perfectly. I normally overcook my chicken so bad. Today I didn't overcook it, and I was actually kind of scared. I'm like, whoa, it's too soft, it's too juicy. I'm like, is this raw or what? Like, no, it was cooked perfectly. So anyways, and I'm only able to cook in my air fryer thanks to Sunspace, so it's really great to have it. So I can eat healthy, eat whole foods, and save money by not eating out. So, and I've been eating sweet potatoes lately too, and onions. That's really great. Again, helps me a ton. And you know, a lot of people would be very reticent to let me bring an air fryer in there. They're like, oh, it's gonna smell, you're gonna make a mess. You know, so Noel is very trusting and generous to let me use that. And I don't make a mess, and I do clean up well and all that. But anyways, that's what I'm saying. Check them out. Please support them, because if they have to close their doors, it's going to be a nightmare for me to survive this shutdown. I've been going there like it's my daily office, practically every day to work. And it's so great to have somewhere where I can charge my phone, go to the bathroom. That's a big thing. The chore of going to the bathroom is such a nightmare with bottles of water in my car. Or I could drive all the way to Hanson Dam with their porta potties, but that's wearing down my car, my tires, gas every day. That gets very expensive, and I don't have much income coming in. So Sunspace could easily, god damn, this fucking massive firework. Easily charge me, thousands to work there. Seriously, they could charge hundreds a night. A venue like that could charge 200 or more a night to let you just work out of there for a little bit, or even put on a show there or something, shoot something there. Because I've worked in entertainment studios that charge rates, comparable to that. And the guy's just really generous. So please go. The links are in the description. Follow them. Bookmark the Twitch page. And watch the Twitch live streams. You can go back, look through old ones, and see what they're like, You don't have to always catch them live. It's good to catch them live because you get the interaction, and you can call in to Austin Drizzle, which, again, Austin Drizzle probably usually comes on, I think, like an hour and a half in or so. So if you check around 10:30 or a little later, they'll be on. Yeah, it is great. They let the air fryer in. And also the fact that it uses a ton of electricity. I'm sure the electricity bill is going up there too because of that. So, just what can I say? I'm really glad I get to do that. But I do a lot of stuff to help out there too. Not that it even would compensate for letting me stay there, but just so you know, I always sweep up, air out at the doors after I cook, so there's no smell in there. Always clean the bathroom, bring in cleaning supplies, bunch of toilet paper, paper towels. Trying to think what else, but everything I put away when I'm done, so it's everything's out of the way, it's organized. It's like almost like a big party, the Unusual Tuesday show. How's my mom doing? She's doing pretty well. She misses my dad, of course, but she's applied for a second job now, and she just wants to go follow up about it. And I think she starts work at her school she works at this week, maybe next week, but she starts that soon. And there's no school in Arlington. So she's just she works in the cafeteria, but what they'll be doing is just handing out food to families basically, and only like a few of them there at a time because they're very serious about protections from the Trump virus. And also it's freaking scary. I read today, like in Germany, they showed like 6 out of 10 people who got the Trump virus have lingering heart problems afterwards, heart damage, because it attacks the heart tissue. That is fucking so scary. So you can expect to see people dying years from now from heart problems, heart disease, and heart tissue that's damaged, arrhythmias and stuff. Athletes, they're warning, don't engage in intense athletic performance for the next 3 to 6 months. Like if you get the Trump virus, that's what I call it now. So yeah, it's very scary, and it makes me scared. I'm like, oh crap, I'm glad I'm not working on movie sets. The first person to die on a movie set from the Trump virus just happened in Texas. It's so sad because you think on a movie set, everyone just wants to support and help out. Yeah, there's a few assholes around, but most people, at least in my experience, they just want to be there. They're excited to work on film. 51-year-old guy, he looked like such a nice guy in his picture, died after a few weeks of fighting it. What a miserable way to end your life. You just want to work on set and you die. So I'm kind of glad, it sucks missing out all this time, but what the alternative could be significantly worse. I miss working on set, but I think that's the best idea, is just stay away from people as much as possible. Click like, everyone, helps the video out. Yes, Ace, thank you. Yeah, and I do help out, and also I've been, like I said, editing with the videos, and I help with tech stuff there too, whatever I can with computer stuff. Your mom's teaching online? That's tough. Yeah, that's a tough gig. Excuse me. And thank goodness the temperature has gone down, so it's easier to sleep in my car. It was nightmarish while we had that heat wave. I'm just able to cope with it much better when it's cool, because I can use my sleeping bag and be warm in that, but not excessively warm, and so comfortable in it. And also it helps because I can stuff my water bottles at the bottom of the sleeping bag, because it's like a mummy style bag, and by my legs, so that my body heat warms them up. So in the morning, sometimes they fall down and shift weird, so I'm like, ah crap, that water's only half warm. And it's been colder in the mornings because the clouds have been out, but it's going to warm up by the weekend. It lets me shower with somewhat warm water. Yep, glad we're past the heat wave. Although this weekend, at least where I am around Burbank, it's going to be 106 degrees, I saw on Saturday, I think. So it's kind of nuts. But yeah, it's nice when the clouds are out. It's still so weird to me, the idea that it just doesn't rain much here. But kind of glad for that. That I don't have to because if it rained and it was hot, I couldn't have the windows down. That would be horrible. Although it would be nice to have rain, so it's like my car gets rinsed off because there's so much dust here. But whatever. I got my detailing spray and shop towels. I was gonna clean my car today, but I was like, nah, I want to live stream and I want to catch some of the Unusual Tuesday show tonight. SoCal Kevin, I don't know if you just joined, but check out the links in the description. Those people, they're basically helping me live right now, and they do great entertainment. It's not even like a favor to me. You will enjoy the shows. Tuesday night live streaming, a variety show that's like a big party sort of, with all kinds of stuff. That would be like a $5,000 production if it wasn't all volunteers, and there's like miniatures and costumes and music, spoken word, avant-garde stuff, comedy, all kinds of stuff. And a video I worked on for months is going to be previewed on there tonight. And that's on Twitch. So the Twitch link is in the description. Just please follow them, everyone, because I want to get them a lot of support. It would be great if they got the views they deserve, like thousands of views on a live stream. That would mean they get more support, potentially donations, I don't know, sponsors, whatever. I don't know how that would work anyways, but what was I going to say? and just the the support of a lot of people watching, because they're closed for the shutdown, and they're not having live shows with audiences to bring in money, and they're letting me use it like an apartment and an office every day. So if I can't go there, I have nowhere to go to charge my phone, to use a bathroom, nowhere that I can actually just stay in, especially, when I got to take a big old dump that takes a long time. That's awkward, when you're out and you have to share a bathroom, and work on my laptop, charge my devices, take naps there. So yeah, I want to help them keep them going, and they're so very generous. They're not asking anything from me, but I try and contribute what I can. And there's this video I worked on that's going up soon, so that's previewing tonight. Anyways, click the links in the description. Follow them on Twitch or bookmark it. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram. You won't regret it. It's like, again, it's just, you see it, it's fun stuff. And Thursday night they have jazz shows, which I help on the live stream on that. I don't know if I'll be doing it every Thursday, but it's Thursday nights, 8 o'clock, I believe. Is that when we started it last time? I think it's 8 o'clock Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern time. And I help run the live stream, or I've been helping lately with it. They've had other people doing it for a while. And run the camera on that. And it's great training too to run Twitch and an OBS stream. So I'm like, wow, okay, I know how to make a professional stream now. So when I have a home someday, or whatever living arrangement I have set up, I can do professional streams on YouTube as well as Twitch. So watch out, because those could be coming. And OBS, that's the software they use to stream. It's free. I'm not sure if I knew that before. So that's great. When I get a computer for it and stuff, I'll be doing live streams, and it'll look great on multiple cameras. Maybe I'll do like a live talk show with my mom. That would be really cool. Or live gaming with my mom. That would be fun. And my mom did apply for the second job, and I think she's going to go back and try and, talk to the person who's hiring, and, make sure she follows up with him. She said it's been raining a lot there, so she kind of doesn't want to walk around a lot to do that, and it figures my asshole brother who lives in her basement with his Lexus won't drive her around, and won't even fucking pay for Ubers or something, or taxis for her. Yeah, thanks, Ace. Well, really, OBS, the software, it takes like 5 minutes to learn, especially if you already know kind of video stuff. And it's kind of the digital version of a live switcher and a mixing console that I would use at a public access station that I interned at back when it was beta tapes there and mini DV tapes in like 2004. So and if you know computers and stuff, it takes 5 minutes to learn. It's really that simple. And there's a few little extra tricks you can use with the green screen stuff that I'm still kind of figuring out, but there's not much to figure out. It's really, I just need to remember how to do it. But I don't need to do that for the jazz shows. That's for the Unusual Tuesday shows that go on tonight. So please, I'm asking you to support them, because one, you're going to enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to give anything. You just watch. Enjoy the shows. But also, they're helping keep me alive right now. So if they have to close their doors, it's going to be miserable for me, and other people too, because other people go in there and work out of there and produce stuff for the shows, and it would just be really sad, because a lot of people have come through there over the years, and the last year that I've been coming here, and it would just be really unfortunate if it couldn't keep running, when there's no reason it should be like that. They've got me helping them out, giving them shout outs here, and it's run by one of my favorite YouTubers. Look up Steve Clymer on YouTube, and they just do incredible shows. Like, the effort that would go in, like, if you had to pay people for it, it would be a nightmare. You would easily pay, and I'm saying $5,000, because I know someone who does something not even comparable to that, but rents a studio and does videos there, and he says he pays $4,000 for a day there. And nowhere near as complex as this. By the way, he makes great videos, but It's just he does something different. So that's why I'm saying it would be like a $5,000 production, because they're doing these costumes and getting art and music and spoken word avant-garde performances, animations from other people who submit them, and they run those. And fortunately, they already have the infrastructure to do it, and the volunteers willing to help out with it. So that's why I'm saying, like, you've got this secret here. You're onto this secret if you're listening now and you know about Sunstream, because on their streams I only see, maybe, it depends when you go in the stream, but anywhere from like 13 people to maybe 30 some people watching, which is good. Someone's screaming in the background. Oh, someone's yelling, "Let's go, you coward." And someone else is walking away. Oh shit. Is he gonna chase him? I don't want to be seen looking. Wow. Just, oh shit. The guy's going back. Because this other guy keeps taunting him. Oh fuck. Check out Sunspace, please. Get me out of this shit. See, this is what I have to deal with, trying to sleep down the street, and there's like people screaming and stuff. That's an ambulance. Okay. I don't know where the guy who's taunting the other guy is. He left, but he was screaming. That shit's so irritating. No, my mom doesn't drive. Are you kidding? You trust her? Would you trust her? She could not pass the driver's license test. She's too, like, she can't be that coordinated. She could never do that. Never operate heavy machinery. I'd have to figure out what video game could she play, because she can't do stuff with, like, controllers. It would have to be like a Nintendo Wii. Is that still out? What the hell's Nintendo got going on now? I know they got the Switch, but do they still have, like, the Wii, the paddle? Because that's basically what she could do, and even then it's going to be hard for her. Yep. Wii U. Yeah, sleeping down. There's regularly just been really, like, kind of weird stuff happening around here, like people screaming drunk. One person I saw down the street, it was so annoying. It made me mad, but I was also so confused. I was disoriented. I was dehydrated. I woke up at 3 in the morning. I didn't know what was going on. And when that happens, I often think, oh, this is supposed to be happening somehow. I'm like still delirious. This person was down the street from where I am now, walking down the street, nobody else on the street, screaming, and they sounded like a child, like an 11-year-old. They were a grown man, I think, but they were screaming like, "Get the fuck out! Leave me alone! Get the fuck out of my house!" I'm like, that shit was like demons clawing in my ears. It was so weird and pissed me off. Like, stop being a miserable fuck. And, you know, wanted to go there, slap the shit out of him, but you know, I wasn't gonna do that. And I was still so delirious. I, like, wasn't quite sure what was going on, and I had to, like, talk myself into, okay, that's not normal. That person's not supposed to be there, screaming, and, you know, people screaming drunk, and bottles being smashed, and a bunch of weird shit. So yeah, the fact that I'm in Sunspace as much as I am now, working like this, and the libraries are going to be closed for the foreseeable future, which is the right choice, but the fact that the Trump virus is, you know, not slowing down, it is slowing down in LA, I've heard, but this is going to be going on a while. It would be, at some point, I'll want a home. I'm making it work with Sunspace. I think it's a great thing, but Yeah, I'll want a home at some point. I wonder where I'll get. It was nightmarish, Ace, for real. It was kind of disturbing, for like a day. Uh, is the Nintendo Switch now? I know it's like it's portable and it can augment the console and the plug-in console part of it. Like you have the screen, like the dual screens or whatever. But that reminds me, is the Nintendo DS, is that a good buy? Maybe someday I would buy that. I don't like playing games on my phone, but in fact, I don't have time for games in general. But if I ever did, I would like just simple games I can get into that I don't have to put a bunch of time into. When I was young, I loved playing RPGs. I would never have the time for that anymore. You know, a game that would take 40, 50 hours. Um, but Yeah, it's fun. Like once in a while, if I could play it on my laptop. Actually, Counter Strike. I did it at the library sometimes. You know, just get in a few matches, play a few games, and that's it. You don't have to whatever go through the story. But is Nintendo DS, would that be a good purchase for someone who just wants to play some games? Or the PSP? What about that? I know that's dead, right? Yeah, a handheld console would be cool. But yeah, at some point I'd get a place. I just wonder, where would it be? I would like it to be in the valley. I'd really like it to not be in, the city of LA. I mean, even though I guess I'm in the city of it, the county of it, whatever. But I've seen beautiful places in the valley where I'd like to be. Tahunga, even parts of, Burbank, North Hollywood, even though those are kind of known as the crummier parts of the valley. Um, I don't know about Van Nuys so much either. That seems a little like a horrible traffic from what I've seen. San Fernando Valley, which is it all the San Fernando Valley? I can never figure it out. I have to make a note of study the regions of LA. But on my GPS at least, when it shows I'm in the San Fernando Valley, it's like north of here, of Burbank. It was really nice and beautiful and a little quaint and stuff, but it reminded me kind of Falls Church in Virginia, but much bigger and beautiful, and you're in the valley with the mountains and stuff, and it was really incredible. And it's a few miles from here, but I don't go there now because I don't have the money to drive around. Tahunga is really nice, really beautiful. Traffic can be really bad there too. In Burbank, lately at least, the traffic is pretty much dead most of the time. So it's great. You go on the road, there's a few cars a lot of the time. It's so nice. Where else? I was trying to think. Not Silmar / Lakeview Terrace. That's where the Hanson Dam is. Kind of crummy around there. I don't know. This is for thinking down the line at some point. And I'm so frustrated with my writing because I was looking back at my script today. I'm like, I thought it was much better, and now I'm looking at it with what I've learned the last few weeks. I'm like, it's okay, but it definitely needs major, reworking to be better, and that's fine. I'm realizing that it needs to be stronger. The drama needs to be stronger. So there are certain points where it picks up where I'm like, I'm excited by what I'm reading because I haven't read it for a few weeks. And then other points I'm like, is this moving anywhere? Is this what people would watch this and wonder what's the point of this story? So that's good that I'm realizing all that. Is eBay really the best place to buy used consoles like handhelds? Or what about where else would you get them? I don't know, other than Amazon, which obviously I have big problems with Jeff Bezos and Amazon. I wouldn't want to go there. I heard today they're hiding like intelligence specialists to be able to detect any talk of unionizing or workers organizing. And then they came out today after they got caught doing it saying, we did that by mistake or something. That was, we mistakenly requested intelligence analysts to be able to identify when workers are trying to organize and create a union. Yeah, right. Craigslist, that's true. Craigslist is always good. $37, that's insane. I see. Okay, yeah. Well, that's a good idea. Either Craigslist or just get it on eBay. I'm not getting it anytime soon. I don't know if I'd ever get it. It might be kind of fun though when I'm lying in my car just to have it. That's if I had a lot of money. I'm not trying to spend any money on it unless I've got my bills majorly paid down and I've got a lot going for me. Right now, my bills are the opposite of paid down. Shit, I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, and all I got, well, I got all these small bottles. I hate going in these small ones because, you know, you gotta stop and try and get the stream going again and, you know, and not fill up a bottle. But, excuse me, I have some business to do. Oh, shit! Got my moist wipes. There. Fuck, that's better. God damn, what the hell does anybody want now? Alright. Craigslist was shut down for a while? What are you talking about? Oh, and it's 9:12, so the Unusual Tuesdays live stream is going on now. It's just starting on Sunspace's Twitch. And again, they're over 2 hours, but the actual show ends in about 2 hours, and the last, like, they'll go for like 20 or 30 minutes, is they're just playing music and showing the stage, and sometimes they're dancing. Actually, it's getting a little. I want to get to sleep soon, because I'm gonna get up at 4:30 again and try and get a lot done. Even when I get up at 4:30, I feel rushed. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for providing the links, Ace, to Sunspace. Go check them out. Again, they're in the description. All right, bye.